In a land of gods and pharaohs, where the Nile whispers ancient secrets, a young king will rise to etch his name in eternity. Guided by wisdom, driven by duty, and facing the challenges of both man and the divine. But when the sands of time are brushed away, his legacy reveals a story untold, from the heart of the Nile to the annals of history. Witness the journey of a boy king who became a legend, Tutankhamun, the Golden Pharaoh. His reign was short, his legacy eternal.
Our story unfolds in the vast deserts of Egypt, where the sands cradle the secrets of an ancient civilization. In 1922, Howard Carter, an archaeologist with an insatiable curiosity for Egypt's past, stood on the cusp of a historic breakthrough. Driven by a lifelong passion, Carter had dedicated himself to uncovering the burial site of a long-lost pharaoh, Tutankhamun. After years of painstaking work, Carter's team unearthed a staircase leading to an unassuming entrance. Unbeknownst to them, this modest doorway concealed the gateway to one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. On November 4th, 1922, with anticipation in the air, Carter made a small breach in the door. "Can you see anything?" his colleague Lord Carnarvon anxiously asked. "Yes," came the reply. "Wonderful things." The sealed entrance, adorned with the royal insignia, led to a burial chamber filled with treasures beyond imagination. Through meticulous documentation, we can recreate the moment when ancient history was rediscovered. As Carter and his team carefully peeled away layers of history, the world marveled at the untouched splendor within. Carter's dedication to documenting and preserving Tutankhamun's tomb allows us to witness it much as the ancient Egyptians intended over 3,300 years ago. Born in the year 1341 BCE, Tutankhamun entered a world steeped in the grandeur of the pharaonic lineage. His parents, the illustrious pharaoh Akhenaten and his queen Ankhesenamun, welcomed the birth of their son, anticipating a continuation of the royal legacy. At the time of his birth, Tutankhamun bore the name Tutankhaten, a moniker bestowed upon him by his father. This name held significant meaning, reflecting Akhenaten's devotion to Aten, the singular sun disk, as the central deity. Tutankhaten's early years unfolded against the backdrop of his father's revolutionary religious reforms. Akhenaten had introduced the worship of the Aten, relocating the capital to Amun. The young prince, born into this transformative period, would later play a pivotal role in steering Egypt back to its traditional path. The birth of Tutankhaten marked the beginning of a destiny intertwined with the fate of Egypt. Little did the royal family know that this young prince would ascend to the throne at the tender age of 9, bearing the weight of leadership during a crucial period of the nation's history. The sun of Akhenaten's reign began to set, casting shadows upon the throne of Egypt. Tutankhamun's journey into leadership unfolded with the untimely demise of his father, marking a pivotal moment in the course of ancient history. At the tender age of 9, he ascended the throne, becoming the youngest pharaoh in the rich history of ancient Egypt. The circumstances surrounding Akhenaten's death remain veiled in mystery, and the young Tutankhamun faced the daunting task of stabilizing a kingdom still reeling from the repercussions of his father's controversial reign. One of the early acts defining Tutankhamun's reign was the symbolic name change from Tutankhaten to Tutankhamun. This alteration, carried out with the counsel of his advisors, symbolized a departure from the Aten-centric ideology of his father, Akhenaten, and a return to the traditional pantheon of Egyptian gods. Amidst these transformative times, the god Amun emerged as a central figure in Tutankhamun's religious reforms. Amun, often referred to as Amun-Ra, was a deity associated with the air and the sun. a powerful and revered god in the Egyptian pantheon. The advisors, knowledgeable in the ancient ways, guided Tutankhamun in the revival of Amun-Ra's worship. This god, often depicted with a sun disk on his head, represented the essence of divine power and played a crucial role in the spiritual resurgence of Egypt. The restoration of religious practices became a cornerstone of Tutankhamun's reign. Under the guidance of his advisors, the temples dedicated to Amun-Ra, the revered god, were revitalized. This religious revival not only mended the spiritual fabric of the nation, but also solidified Tutankhamun's place as a pharaoh with a profound connection to the divine. Tutankhamun's vision extended beyond religious reforms. In a strategic move, he decided to relocate the capital back to Thebes, signaling a return to the traditional centers of power and administration. Tutankhamun undertook ambitious building projects, leaving behind a legacy etched in stone and mortar. Temples, statues, and monuments erected during his reign stood as testaments to his commitment to the restoration of Egypt's cultural heritage. Diplomatically, Tutankhamun engaged with neighboring civilizations, fostering alliances and trade relationships that enhanced Egypt's standing on the world stage. The young pharaoh's reign was not just a period of restoration, but also one of diplomatic finesse. In the year 1323 BCE, Tutankhamun departed this world at the tender age of 18 or 19, leaving behind a legacy as perplexing as it is profound. Despite the wealth of artifacts found in Tutankhamun's tomb, his death remains a puzzle. The cause of his demise has sparked numerous theories, ranging from illness to foul play. One prominent theory suggests that Tutankhamun died from natural causes or an illness. Recent CT scans and forensic examinations of his mummy have pointed to several health issues, including a fractured leg and malaria. Could Tutankhamun's fragile health have led to his untimely death? The medical evidence is compelling, but questions linger. Another angle explores the possibility of genetic factors playing a role in Tutankhamun's death. The pharaoh's parents, Akhenaten and his sister, were closely related, potentially leading to genetic disorders that could have compromised his health. Did the incestuous relationships within the royal family contribute to Tutankhamun's physical ailments? Beyond health-related theories, some historians propose that political machinations might have played a role in Tutankhamun's death. Was he the victim of a power struggle or assassination? The intrigue within the royal court during this time was palpable. Could someone close to Tutankhamun have had a motive to remove him from the throne? As we navigate the labyrinth of theories surrounding Tutankhamun's death, one thing remains clear. The mystery persists. Whether it was due to illness, genetics, or political intrigue, the truth may forever elude us. Tutankhamun's legacy is a testament to the resilience of ancient Egypt, a nation that weathered the storms of change during his brief but impactful reign. His commitment to religious restoration, diplomatic finesse, and cultural revival left an indelible mark on the sands of time. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb by Howard Carter in 1922 marked a watershed moment in the field of Egyptology. The treasures within the tomb, including the iconic golden burial mask, captivated the world and sparked a renewed interest in the mysteries of ancient Egypt. Beyond the material wealth, Tutankhamun's legacy encompasses the cultural and religious revival he spearheaded. The restoration of traditional practices, the return of the capital to Thebes, and the diplomatic engagements with neighboring civilizations collectively shaped the identity of ancient Egypt. The enigma surrounding the cause of his demise adds a layer of intrigue to his legacy, ensuring that the boy king remains eternally shrouded in fascination. Through the pixels of the past, we've unraveled the tapestry of Tutankhamun's life, a journey marked by challenges, restorations, and enigmatic mysteries. As we bid farewell to this chapter in history, the legacy of Tutankhamun endures, beckoning us to explore the hidden corners of ancient Egypt's grand narrative.
If you're as fascinated by ancient Egypt as we are, then you won't want to miss what we have in store. At PastPixelsAI, we're dedicated to bringing history to life through engaging stories and stunning visuals. We'd love for you to be a part of our journey through the past. By liking this video and subscribing to PastPixelsAI, you're not just supporting us, but you're also ensuring that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming adventures. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notifications for our latest videos. We promise you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next journey through time with PastPixelsAI. Until then, keep exploring and keep wondering.